to spam the N-word.
That is.
Please don't.
Oh, that's right. You're not. You're.
The internet doesn't know that.
Well, I just said it. So.
This is true. This is true.
Oh,
Get
snap.
Christ, kid.
Dream. Why am I looking at? Why was I looking at Wii U? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's why.
Yup.
Oh.
Hey, Chris, wait, Chris, is this a physical? Is that a physical copy or is that on downloaded?
Of course not. It's downloaded.
Dang it! I was about to say I need to borrow that because I never finished Wind Waker.
I'm just.
Listen,
Let me hack your Wii U.
I want to get Wind Waker, but I don't really have anything that can play. I don't have a GameCube.
And also, I don't want to pander to Daryl because Daryl's annoying.
Yeah. Daryl is Daryl. If you see like a lot, like Daryl is one of those guys where you can just look at something and you know that is him.
I don't like so. The reason
Like-
I don't like being around Daryl is because when he wins something, he is like just the biggest cunt.
Like he pops off way too hard.
For real.
You know, looking. I'm gonna send it in general. Hold on. It probably doesn't belong there, but I'm gonna send it anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Here.
This is true.
No. If that's not Daryl energy, I don't know what is.
It do not matter. That is disgusting.
If that's not Daryl energy, I don't know what is.
Chemistry, he says.
Chemistry. I didn't do my work today because I had driver's ed. I had to wake up early because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
driver's ed is gay.
Microsoft Teams.
Oh yeah, I saw that too, and I'm just like. Also, did you notice that we have the same thing for English we had last week?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's still 1.1.1. So
Bro, what?
So basically, I already did all that.
Yeah, I guess I'm good.
Well, if you have social studies, you got the same thing.
We don't have social studies. We got AP US History. Yep. Dab.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Don't dab for that. That's
Shut
not
up.
good.
It's a dab. We don't have to do work. I'm a dab if I want to.
On this week, you guys have to go doing work for AP.
Shut up, Kevin. Kevin, you're jinxing us. Be quiet.
No, you guys have to. It's confirmed.
I didn't know. See, every word you speak, it just increases the chances. Shh. Silence.
I'll send you the screenshot.
Yeah, I know, Kevin. I'm messing with you.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Chris, you know what?
oh, yeah, go ahead.
Chris, guess what playthrough you're doing when summer comes around?
No.
Yep.
You know, I have a whole list just full of playthroughs that I'm going to do.
Do you?
Yeah, after Wind Waker, I plan on, well, depending on how long it takes, I'm going to probably do Epic Mickey after that.
Oh, hold
Because
up.
that's a game.
That is a great game. Epic Mickey is such a good game.
I believe it. And then after Epic Mickey comes Dark Souls 3.
Thank you.
Shut up!
I'm joining in on that one.
I know you are. Final Fantasy.
After Epic Mickey, so you'd say a month in between each one. I'd say about.
Maybe. Possibly.
I need to get my Elgato before then. So I
Yeah.
can do some joint recording. Either that or figure out how to screen share on my Xbox. Or screen record on my Xbox.
Twitch.
Shh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. We don't talk about it. I've never been able to get into a live stream. I don't understand how people can just watch those.
Well, if it's game, then it's like watching video.
Yeah, but I can't control the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ah, crap. Why am I so small? Oh.
What's next? After Dark Souls is Final Fantasy 7.
Ew.
I thought about doing Persona 5, but
Part 2 is not coming out for another 10 years.
yeah, this is true. Persona 5, that might not happen. Freaking Subspace Emissary from Brawl.
Wait, so how far into Final Fantasy VII does the remake go, as of right now?
I'm going to assume it's the same spot that the original stopped at.
So the full game?
No.
What does that mean?
That game was divided into 2 parts. I mean, like, I never really...
Oh, you mean like Disc 1, Disc 2?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I wasn't born in that era, so none of us were. You'll have to excuse my... But when it was funny, my cousin actually had like Final Fantasy 6.
6.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 6 is a game. Final Fantasy 4 is the best one. You can fight me on that.
Well, I haven't played any except 15, and I still never finished it.
Well, that's understandable. 15 is average.
Yeah. Yeah.
The four men standing in a row game.
So, Elias, you said that you wanted to play Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Let me just hack that Wii U for you.
Oh. Yeah, when's that gonna happen? 2 years from now? Because that's probably how long we're gonna be stuck in these houses.
Yeah.
It better not.
Mail it. Just mail it. Yes, sir.
Did I ever tell you about the time I kicked a wall and
What?
then my toenail got loose?
Oh my god. Why'd you kick a wall?
I was angry.
Okay.
I was playing Dark Souls. I got
Oh
really
my
mad.
god. And you're trying to get me into that? I think not.
You don't have the kind of rage issues that I do. I don't have rage issues. I just don't like being defeated over and over again.
Sounds about right.
But most bosses in Dark Souls 3 is definitely easier than Dark Souls 1. What was I saying? Yeah, basically, so Dark Souls 3 is also, like, there's way more stuff in it, and that's why, like, because I'm replaying Dark Souls 1, and it's just, like, really jarring, the difference between the two. So if you ever play Dark Souls 1, it's gonna be really weird.
But do you, like,
Stop
have to
throwing-
play... No, I'm not going to stop throwing things at people. How about that?
What did I play?
I was going to ask if you had to play, like, all the Dark Souls games to understand story, or if they're like,
Here's a fun fact. There really isn't a story.
oh wow, that's
So
that's
basically,
terrible.
here's the premise. You are undead, cursed, unkindled X. You have to go kill a bunch of Y to restart a fire that really shouldn't have been restarted in the first place.
Okay.
But the thing is, so the story is hidden in the item descriptions that you really don't need to read. But the thing about the game is it's really not praised for its story, and if you really do want to, so I guess there isn't a story isn't exactly true. There is a story, but you would have to play every single game to really get it. But if you just play the first and the third, you'll have the gist of it, because Dark Souls 2 is kind of disconnected from the others.
Yeah.
So the story is, like I said, you are undead, unkindled, cursed X, and you have to go kill a bunch of Y to go restart the fires, which is Z. I almost said Z, that's disgusting. And the thing about it is, sometimes you gotta realize that maybe restarting the fire is a bad thing.
Why?
You'll have to figure that out.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's really, if you play the game, you'll understand. I'm just not trying to spoil anything.
Alright, well, since we're talking about Dark Souls, let me tell you about Kingdom Heart.
Wait, no, real quick. So, like, the main draw of the game is not story. It is definitely the combat. Heller, you played Dark Souls 1, right?
Is he even in here?
Is he even in the call anymore?
I don't think so.
He's still in here, he's muted.
Oh.
Oh, well, basically, so the main draw of the game is the combat, because the combat is what you're going to be doing most of the time.
Yeah.
And that's where, and then you can make your build off of, if you really want to start from ground zero, you usually pick the Pyromancer, because that has the lowest stats out of all of them at the beginning, so you can kind of mold your character however you want. But I always start with a Knight, because I usually go with Strength Pyromancer builds, so.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you gotta do. That's the main draw of the game. You'll understand once you play Dark Souls 3. And you're also gonna want to get the DLC because both of them. Because, like I said, it's mostly just because the boss fights in the DLC are actually like really fun. Especially the final one, who I won't spoil, even though you've heard me talking about him.
I don't remember.
He's very annoying.
Sounds right.
Yeah. I very much recommend the DLC. So altogether, let me see. Oh yeah, so you can, the base game, if you get it on discount, it can be either $15. I don't think it'll be hard to get it on sale. I'll just have to figure out when. And the DLC, the season, just get the season pass, because it's $5 less than buying both of the DLC by themselves. Because just buy the full game and the season pass. Yeah, so that's what you want to do, because the DLC is really good.
Alright.
And then we can do a co-op playthrough, because like I said, I'm definitely doing that.
Yes. Alright, well, probably when June rolls around.
Well,
Yeah.
Mega Man. That's a fun game.
Is it?
Yeah, Mega Man's actually... Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Mega Man, like the actual, just Mega Man by itself, it's okay. But Mega Man X, that's where it starts shining, because the Mega Man X is such a good game. The Mega Man X series.
Yeah. X is cool.
My boy CJ, look up in the sky. I'm sorry, just the name.
And
Isn't it the Rock King that's gonna come and like steal your child or whatever?
sister, yeah. I think it just kind of like pops into existence, because I was looking, didn't see it.
Look up in the sky. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah,
I just saw it. It was like, oh, there. Oh my goodness. How did it steal a child?
All right,
wait,
he doesn't
forget.
take
Wait, so like, how
her
old
yet.
are these people in the Toon World? Because I've never understood that. Age is just like non-existent.
Yeah, I don't really know. But apparently today I was old enough to get the clothes of a hero,
Yeah, okay.
whatever that
Those
means.
aren't even green. Those are lime.
Yeah. Green. Donk.
New Donk City.
No. Tetra.
We're hating on Super Mario Odyssey.
Never that. Good game. Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Odyssey. Oh, that's a
season. My boy CJ.
Remember when the Avengers game was supposed to come out?
Wait, was it?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last month, I'm pretty sure.
I swear. Wait, didn't it get revealed at E3 last summer?
Remember
Was it
the
last summer?
Avengers game?
It was some time ago. Yeah, it is a
Either
game.
way, that game looked kind of boring. But
Yeah,
the combat was just doing the same thing over and over again.
yeah, Spider-Man.
By the way, have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
Isn't it like doing the same thing over and expecting different results?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know the definition of insanity.
I'm so glad somebody got that joke. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
The furthest of cries, number 3.
Oh yeah, Chris, I was playing Xenoverse, right?
Uh-huh.
And these two must have been scrubs because I joined this room with these two other people, and like I just started cleaning house and they weren't doing anything.
That's pretty bad.
But I got like a 100 plus hit on a CPU, or combo, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I have Final Fantasy VII.
The original game?
No, the remake.
Ew.
I didn't expect to get it, but apparently it was a late Easter gift that came in like the day after.
Easter gift.
I've never heard of such stuff.
You know what I get for Easter? Nothing. I get disappointment.
Yeah.
Dang man.
Well, you know, if you don't want the game, you can mail it.
Christmas.
That one out. God
I just
dang it,
oh yeah, I
Logan.
just doxed Chris. I'm sorry.
God dang it.
I forgot this was being recorded.
You just doxed him. Oh, we're cutting this whole segment out.
Of course. That's terrible.
Oh, Chris,
My friend.
imagine you were streaming this.
Raps. Oh my god,
Chris.
that's over.
I mean, to be fair, who should be watching though?
Yeah, it's gonna be like at least 3 people.
Like 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris, but that channel is not alive.
Well, yeah, it started with the freaking Kingdom Hearts DLC that's been out for a couple months. But I got 12 subscribers.
And let's be honest.
We gotta. I'm waiting for a
Nobody really cares about Kingdom Hearts anymore.
Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts, no offense, kind of overrated.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
I gotta.
Navi, no, you're polluting the audio. No, you can't do that, dog.
I gotta agree with you just a little bit on that.
Who that?
I don't know who that is. Give me a second. It might have been Kevin again.
No.
No, it's no one. Who? What?
Oh.
Go away!
Oh, Beyonce
Oh.
may or may not have been Mr. Kevin. Mr. Swear to God.
I swear to God. Oh, by the way, Chris, my Xenoverse character will whoop yours. Just saying.
Highly doubtful.
Well, what's your build?
I like to keep it close or far. You know, balanced.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. I only did it because you start out with the charge.
Oh wait, no you don't.
Pretty sure that's
No, not with balanced.
My Freezer
Whoa.
race has been coming along really well.
Oh, I forgot you had that game.
Yeah.
I think I ported over it.
I'ma just say this. I like
Key blasts are very fun. My
Yeah.
character is mainly all my
Key blasts are very fun, especially when the opposing party can't approach.
yeah, like
Mhm.
all of my supers and ultimates are key blasts, but a lot of the time I'm using normal attacks like X and Y.
Freeze a finger.
Oh yeah, Emperor's Death Beam is so broken.
It is. Oh my god, it's terrible.
I almost want to go online and cheese matches with it now.
Wait,
No.
hold up, Heller. You do PvP on Xenoverse? 'Cause I want to fight you.
I've been hoping to do some, but I haven't been going crazy on it. So I want to get at least like I want to go at least like decently far into the game before I decide to start tampering with online mode.
How
Real quick,
far
what
are
level
you?
I haven't touched Xenoverse in a minute. I have to get back on it. My life has just been Animal Crossing ever since yesterday afternoon.
I legitimately stopped playing Animal Crossing last week. Because like getting people to my village is so friggin' annoying.
I do it
Well-
the hard way because like I've only got like two. I've only got like two people. One of them being an ostrich and the other being Snake.
Oof.
Snake.
I have 4 people on my island, I think.
I mean, if you don't include Blathers and Tom Nook's fat ass.
Yeah, I'm talking about just like villagers that moved in.
Yeah. I've only got like the main 2 that came with me. I'm almost tempted to wipe since I'm not gonna lose that much, but at the same time, like no.
Yeah, exactly. I put all this time and effort into this. Why should I?
Like you want to wipe, but at the same time, no.
One thing I never liked is the Xenoverse menu music when you're like picking whichever save you're gonna use.
Yeah.
It's so
Like
not
the heavy metal doesn't contrast with the sexy jazz you hear on the following screen.
Like, listen to this. What is this?
That's not.
This isn't. I have another Saiyan race character that was gonna turn into a melee build, but I just started using my old one that's like super overpowered, and so I abandoned the other one. It is
That
so
was about
weird.
right.
I was thinking of playing a Majin.
Oh man, Majins are awful.
I barely see anyone play Margins.
Yeah. Defense builds, I imagine, would not be great in a fast-paced Dragon Ball melee fighting game.
I'm not even kidding. Majins, like they're the Majin transformation that they can use is awful because it literally just turns you into Kid Buu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't even use your own
Yeah.
ultimate.
That's like the worst race in the game.
No, no. Even Namekians are better because Namekians
Yeah.
heal.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then there's Human, man.
Well, even humans are better. Humans are like right under Frieza.
Yeah, I like the power pull stuff that you can awaken into.
I legit haven't made a human character because just turning Super Saiyan is way too fun.
Yeah.
Like, I like to cycle through.
Super Saiyans are just humans, but better.
The thing is, I have not seen a single non-NPC Namekian the whole time I have played this game.
God damn.
It is literally all Saiyans, Majins, and Frieza race.
Yeah.
No one wants to play.
And I'm guessing all the Majins were female.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the male Majin moveset is awful.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Plus, I just like the female model more horny aside.
Oh my god. See, there's a reason I didn't make a female Saiyan thing, even though those are better for keyboard builds.
Yeah.
It's because I'm not. No.
Not horny.
Nah, my male Saiyan is doing just fine. He's actually really overpowered.
And Frieza race are like genderless.
Frieza race are good for key blast builds.
Yeah. And
Golden
I like
Frieza is actually really good. Did I just get?
Key is fun. I love projectiles.
Oh, do you have the DLC? Because Punisher Shield,
no, I don't, but I do have $20 at my disposal.
I recommend getting the
$20.
DLC because Gogeta's Punisher Shield, it reflects literally any ultimate in the game. It can reflect anything.
that sounds like pay to win.
Yeah.
Not really, because they actually have to time it right. And
Okay, so it's like a counter.
yeah, basically.
Okay, so it's like so it's like pay to win for skill.
Yeah, basically. Because Gogeta's Punisher Shield, it's really fun to pull off, even if it's just a combo starter, because it knocks him to the ground.
I imagine it's satisfying as hell too.
It is really satisfying, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah, I might consider that because like the next character I was planning to make after I finish my Frieza race build would have either been a Saiyan or a Majin.
I recommend Saiyans.
Mm-hmm.
So weird.
I recommend something that doesn't suck.
Basically, the only ones that don't suck are Saiyan and Frieza race.
Yeah, they don't suck. They don't suck because they're the best in the game.
After Super Saiyan Blue evolves, Golden Frieza is actually the strongest transformation.
Oh. I made a big brain move.
Oh, speaking of which, do you have that transformation?
Not yet. I haven't gotten that far. I just got introduced to Emo Goku number 3.
Oh, Turles. Yeah, the way you get not Super Saiyan. Golden Frieza is you have to do the Frieza ship quest line.
Oh,
And then
okay.
at the very end of
I'm
it,
guessing that's like further into the game.
no, it's in the main hub. You know the main hub where you have like Hercule's house, Alpha Corp, all that stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so after you do that quest line, at the end of it, whether you side with Cooler or Frieza doesn't matter. You still get the transformation.
Yeah.
And you also want to get Potential Unleashed, because that's a really good one as well. If you don't have... you get that by acing every single one of the advancement tests. You get to Z rank every single one.
Z rank.
Which isn't exactly hard, but it's just annoying. Oh no.
I imagine it wouldn't be.
Oh, you hit Gogeta with that. Oh no.
Heller, while I'm looking at it, if you do plan on getting the DLC, get the extra pack set, because that comes
Yeah,
with
it
like,
gets every single one. You get all the DLC. in it.
well,
Oh,
Kind
and
of.
how much is that? Because I'm kind of trying to save money.
that's
Is it
15.
I think it's 15.
It's 15.
I'm only trying to buy stuff that I know for a fact I'm gonna use.
Oh yeah, definitely. Then get the last one because that gives you Gogeta and Broly. Well, it gives you the chance to get Gogeta and Broly's ones. And like I said, Punisher Shield is really broken.
No chance.
Well,
you
yeah,
have to do parallel quests, which is really annoying.
and then there's
Yeah.
RNG to get the move.
Yeah. Oh no, I hate this part.
Give us money for a chance to get the thing you paid for.
Gotcha,
I mean, it's
game.
not like it's one chance. You have to do it over and over again. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
But
Also-
this.
You ever notice that the voice actors in Xenoverse don't sound like the characters?
Yeah.
I mean, some of them.
Like the guy who voices Goku does not sound like Goku. Like you're just like, this isn't Goku. Who is this?
Gotta be honest,
Yeah,
I
like-
don't know what you're talking about.
The voice isn't like, not to say it's bad. It's just
It's just like you know it's not who it's supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, Chris, you don't understand. Like it doesn't sound like Sean Schemmel. It sounds like random guy that comes in the subway.
I don't know who the VA is. I'd have to look at it. But,
Final Kamehameha.
all,
By the way,
all-
Final
all I
Kamehameha
know,
is broken too.
all I know is that the dub intro to the game doesn't sync up with the lip movements.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's very uncomfortable.
none of the dub lyrics actually sync up with mouth movement. It's hilarious.
I know.
I keep forgetting to set my game language to friggin' Japanese because I'm not trying to see these.
I just open it up to freaking Trunks speaking to me through.
He's speaking
telepathy.
fighter tone.
He's speaking the language of the gods.
Did I just get smacked?
Imagine getting smacked.
I just got smacked by a giant blast out of nowhere. Oh, did this kid just... You know what? Okay, so have you ever fought a Goku? So if you ever have to fight an NPC Goku that is like actually trying, it is like super hard.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Protagonist.
For real, but like any NPC Goku with more than like 3 bars of health is like extremely hard to kill.
Oh,
Because like you said, Mr. Protagonist.
Mr. Protagonist.
We're gonna kill Grade 8, baby. Oh no.
Hello, cat.
Broly died again.
Don't attack my feet, please. Thank
What?
you.
What are you playing?
No, it's my cat.
He's playing real life.
Yeah, I'm playing real life.
That's understandable. Real life, that game sucks.
Hello, old man with a spear.
Old man with a spear.
I just looked back at Chris's Wind Waker. I just looked back at it.
I forgot we were commentating over this. I mean, it's still commentary, but still.
Yeah. I think it's almost over.
It's still commentary, but like not commentary over the game.
On the thing we're supposed to be commentating on?
No, I mean, we don't have to talk about the game. It's just here.
Chris, you haven't been participating in the conversation. This is your channel, sir.
I played the game. Shut up, nerd.
Yeah.
You're still not helping.
Okay, I did all the work.
What content?
To be fair, I participated most in the last freaking playthrough. Cut
We want
slash.
half of that. We want half of that YouTube.
I want the ad
whenever
revenue.
it comes.
Okay, whenever that happens.
I want my ad revenue.
No. Yeah, I'll find some way to split.
No.
I'll find some way to split it. Probably.
That's understandable.
Probably.
Basically, just send people to my channel because I'm gonna start uploading stuff soon.
I don't have a channel.
What people?
I've always like wanted one, and I've been kind of studying the algorithm, but
Studying the algorithm. You make a video and then you put whatever hashtags are relevant, but also reach the broadest audience. So
I know. I'm mostly mean like just following what's relevant at the moment.
yeah, I think
What
my
seems
first video.
to be a lot of Susie Lou drama.
What is that?
Susie Lou.
Who the hell is Susie Lou?
You haven't heard about?
No.
Hold on.